Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a divine masculine reading. I wanted to do them separately before, changed my mind last minute, did them together, and I kind of regretted it. And then today during meditation, I actually received a message about the divine masculine. So I really want to explore that, see what's going on. Basically, the message that I was getting was I was being shown just from the I want to say like mid-calf down to shoes. I was seeing that of the masculine. It was a man, although again, gender is not super important. Whichever one you resonate with, you can be a woman and resonate with masculine, woman, feminine. But it was a man, which I took from my guides as masculine, and he was running. Like, he was just booking it. And I was asking why. Why is he running? Like, why is the masculine running? Like, is it deceit? I was asking, what does it have to do with? And they said very clearly to me, fear. And I'm like, fear of what? I obviously am going to ask that question. I want to know. I asked what the fear was about, and this fear, I couldn't exactly get a audient message, but I felt very much so in my heart space that it was like this fear of exposure. Like something was too much, so the masculine ran away. Something was too heavy or too real, or it was like too vulnerable, so he ran away. So today we're going to focus on that. I'm going to pull a card here as the overall, maybe a theme as to, gain some insight on what the masculine's going through, and then we're just going to pull tarot. I think the masculine is probably dipping a little bit more into that feminine energy, whether it be, to balance that within himself or connecting to his feminine. And the more he almost dips his toes in the water, he's like, nope, don't like that, so I gotta run away. So, we're gonna find out. All right. Guardian angels, archangels, thank you so much for your love, support, guidance, and protection during this time. Please allow me to be a clear channel for messages for the divine masculine. Of course, my cards don't want to shuffle now that I said that. There we go. Okay. So what is the overall theme here for the divine masculine? Okay, so we have number 4. 4 to me is about stability, stabilizing. I just heard stabilization very specifically, which tells me that it is in the process of becoming stable, whatever this is. It's called the Isle of Wonders, Revelation, Teaching, and Discovery. If you guys can see this. Oh, yeah. I'm going to read them because I think sometimes the words in the book, they're there for a reason, you know what I mean? So maybe something very specifically in it will make sense for someone or resonate with someone, so we're just going to read it. Some places are so precious that they must be completely protected. Whoa. Water. Oh my god, as I just said that, I have music playing in the background. They have just these beautiful nature images that just kind of scroll through the sounds. The same time I showed you guys this card, I looked up, there is a giant waterfall. That was the picture. Okay, water is so important. Oh, and now I have chills. Oh my gosh. Ugh. My gosh. Okay, water is going to be incredibly important for the masculine right now, which is funny because I use that analogy of dipping your toe into the water. Okay, for whatever reason, water is important. Wow, I feel like I'm, no pun intended, getting flooded right now. Water is going to be incredibly important to be able to integrate his feminine side, and to integrate that feminine energy. Water is so incredibly important, and it is so healing. This is coming through so strong. This needs to happen. They're telling me, like, they're like pushing it, like it's urgent. They're like, water, 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 water. Like, there needs to be, they're like really pushing that integration of the feminine energies. Like, it is so overwhelming. I can like feel it in my chest. This could also indicate, again, healing, emotions, things of that nature. Again, no pun intended. But water is so huge. Oh my gosh, look, and the birds in here, and you have the moon right here. So to me, with all of this water imagery, and we have this moon, there's so much feminine energy here. And I feel like with the birds here, that the place that they're going to receive healing or even messages from spirit or their higher self is going to be by a body of water or something to do with water. Telling you, every time I do a video lately, my nose is so itchy every time I channel. I'm so sorry, guys. Apparently this is going to be a new thing. But yeah, so body of water, I'm hearing for a majority of you, if you are masculine, or maybe get that message to your masculine. Some of you, it's just going to be taking a shower, immersing yourself in water somehow, maybe doing water magic, bath magic, something like that. But for a lot of you, it's specifically, if you're a masculine watching this, you will receive the messages and the healing you need when you go sit by a body of water. If there is a specific body of water around you, like that's what they're telling me, body, it's big, like very big. So if there is a giant body of water somewhere around you, lake, river, ocean, anything, that's all they're showing me. Like, they're very specifically showing me right now, like a river. It doesn't have to be, but this is a massive body of water. So for a lot of you, it's going to be something bigger, like in nature, where you have to go like drive and park to. Wow. That is so incredible. Okay, we got to get off that because I'm going to hyper focus. Okay, one more. You can't make it up. Look at all the water in here. Look at this right now. Look at this. Are you kidding? Okay. Masculine needs to go sit by some water. Please. Do us all a favor. All right, and this is a 1. So 1s are about new beginnings. 1s are, it's about the self as well. So this is called the healing temple. Like I just said, healing, restoration, cure, and safety. Okay. So what's also interesting to this is that we have a 4 and a 1 that equals 5. This is about change. How do we heal? We have to change. How do we change? We have to heal. It goes both ways. You got to feel to heal. Okay, but for real. All right, let's go back and read this because I totally just never read it to you guys. Okay. Some places are so precious, this is the first card, that they must be completely protected, such as this place, the Isle of Wonders. Shrouded by the mist of the waterfalls, guarded by the turbulence of the waters, it can only be reached through becoming light and flying there. What does this mean for you? That in order to learn what your soul craves to understand, you must become light enough to travel over the waters and into the Isle of Wonders itself. Travel over the waters. You have to be brave enough to heal and transcend that. When this card comes to you, you know you are being guided to become light, so your soul can travel to this place and explore the marvels of this place. It is a place of peace and of great teaching and discovery, of soulful intellect and spirited intelligence. There lies such a place deep within you, and you can discover this place within, for while the Isle of Wonders continues to exist, so too does the wonder within you. It may be time to rise above and free yourself from what has held you back, and this can take place in subtle, potent ways. It's not a literal escape, although adventure can always assist us. This is more a freeing of yourself from all that is around you, with which convinces you that you can no longer learn, that it is dangerous to discover, that believing in marvels is the domain of fantasy. It is not, for this place exists to generate the belief in the marvelous, the desire to learn, and the repeated and peaceful liberation of the enchained soul. Fly now, friend, and let yourself visit this most marvelous place and learn of all that it is pure and true again. So crazy. Okay. I want to read the first one, but, I know that I'm running out of time. We're, 10 minutes in because I, lost my mind for, a hot second. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we're going to do it. I feel called to do it, so we're going to do it. All right. The healing temple, restoration, cure, and safety. Sorry, I'm talking fast. I don't know. I'm being, energized right now. Once there were temples of healing where we would return again and again regularly for delicate and subtle reweavings of energy within our system. Light and color, sound, and pure vibration were our medicines, and with this attention to our total well-being, we were whole and nourished and charged with the fullness of balanced life force. This energy is returning to you, revealed through a glimpse into the dimensional worlds where this healing still takes place. So much healing. This card marks the beginning of a journey into healing, your own physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual healing. This healing adventure takes place because of a chance meeting where you are introduced to a person, place, or philosophy that can create a pathway for you to immerse yourself in the restorative process before you. This healing has links to the ancient methods used in the temples of long ago, where light and sound were interwoven within pure spaces to rework and reweave the structures within the body and soul. This ancient methodology is slowly being fed into our world, and while it's ancient and sacred, it can also be found in the most sophisticated of modern hospitals through the hands and technologies being developed, which can assist all of us when we have need. Your own personal healing journey is beginning, and you will be met, guided, and cared for as you move through this process. There is a place of great safety and calm for you to return to, where the vibration is loving and pure. Focused and high, you will respond to the care, the energy, and the complete immersion into a healing environment. But first, you must enter. The guardian of the temple has opened their arms in welcome to you. The choice is yours. All right. I cannot get super hyper-focused on this because, wow, my mind is blown right now. Okay, we gotta go. I just pulled the card under it too. It says resurrection, comeback, rebirth, and renewal, and it's a 32, which breaks down to a 5. There's so much change happening for the masculine. It's just like not even funny. Honestly, it's insane to me. I may or may not make a part 2. So when this is posted, if it ends weird, it's because I'm making a part 2 because I am just like hype about this right now. Okay. And like I said before, this can be a masculine that you can watch this video for, as well as this can be you watching it for a person. And I am super drawn to use the Line Strider's Journey Tarot, which to me, because of the colors, because of the animals, the watercolors, it is such a feminine deck to me. And of course, no wonder I'm being drawn to a feminine deck for the masculine, because he needs some healing. Of course. All right. So what all messages do we have for the Divine Masculine today? Sorry if I shake the camera. What messages do you have for me, Archangels, Guardian Angels? The Divine Masculine. Can you tell me more about the Divine Masculine's healing journey right now? I don't have like a schedule. I don't have like an outline, if you will. I'm literally just gonna wing this because I feel like there's just so much. I don't know where to start. But it feels like a renewal for sure. So what messages do we have for the Divine Masculine during this time? Tell me about his healing journey. It's so wild to me that the masculine is going through this massive healing, which is funny because in the other video, I believe he had the Tower. Alright, so on the bottom, we have the 8 of Wands. This is crazy to me because this is 110% just like fast, like action. I feel like he's being almost like thrown. Like Spirit's like, all right, like you did what you had to do. Enough is enough. We tried to get you over to this place. You didn't want to go there. Now we're just going to throw you into it. So, like, if you don't want the tower to crumble, you better jump off because we're not going to wait for you. Yeah. Y'all, I'm hype about this. I'm so sorry. Let me take a sip of my coffee. It's probably not helping, huh? I'm just excited. All right, so. Oh, 8 of Wands. Oh my god. And we have the 4 of Wands underneath. This is about, that's the stabilizing I was just talking about. It's so funny because I'm talking to you guys like I'm surprised and I'm the one talking. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You know what? I'm going to keep the both of those out. 8 of Wands and 4 of Wands. Very quickly stabilizing. Spirit is helping the masculine so much. Just like, boom, 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 boom. Like, let's go. Like, it feels like this. Like, all right, like, yeah, we gotta go. They're showing me the rabbit, which is funny because you see the rabbits here. They're showing me like the white rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. Spirit's like, we gotta go. Like, we can't do this. Like, you want that thing? You thought about it for so long. Well, now let's make it happen. Like, let's go. Wow, that's incredible. There's quick action here. Quick action. And for a lot of the masculines out there, this action is associated with stability, with, you know, with home life, with a partnership, with romance, a connection, you know? Oh man, I am just jazzed about this right now. Spirit's like, we don't have time to wait for you anymore. The clock is ticking. All right, we have Eight of Cups. Literally just what I said. I just said this. Sorry. This is who I really am. I'm sorry. Eight of Cups. Walking away. Again, with the snapping. He's walking away. Walking away so fast. Look at that. The Lover's at the bottom. And we also have the Fool. That's crazy. Walking away. Walking away and specifically walking towards that relationship. Whatever the relationship is, that's too many. Whatever that relationship is, for a lot of the masculine, it is with the feminine. Walking away into... The Lovers is also... Oh my god, guys. God, my nose. The Lovers is also Gemini energy, and it can oftentimes talk about a choice as well. So it's kind of about realizing the right choice for you, as well as it also talks about a relationship. But man, the Lovers and the Fool, that's a brand new beginning with somebody. Brand new beginning with someone. I mean, if there's a Gemini involved, that's just more confirmation, but brand new beginning with the Fool. Something that the masculine's willing to take a risk on, which is, what's important here. Because the Fool in this deck is, like, not fully drawn all the way, not fully, like, filled in, if you will. Because it's about the universe almost, like, plugging in the pieces as you move forward. Knowing that the universe or spirit or whoever it is that, you believe in will catch you. That you won't fall. Knight of Wands. I believe the Knight of Wands is very specifically Sagittarius. This just looks like overall the masculine is like, it's so like crystal clear to me. It's like Eight of Cups, knowing that you have your Two of Cups out there, going after it, and the Knight of Wands is like very like, it's just, it's full of like, it's full of passion, like just charging forward, reckless abandon, just like, I don't know, it's so much of a feeling, it's sometimes hard for me to verbalize, but it's funny because it feels like a rather like quick transition, because we get Eight of Cups, which is like solemn and kind of like, like bummed, but then Knight of Wands is so much about moving forward to, communicate. Moving forward to communicate with someone, probably the feminine. He's probably like, hey, like, what up? And then we just had Page of Pentacles fall out here and the Two of Swords. So there's a choice being made, I think, on the masculine side, where literally the choice is to offer with the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles and Two of Swords. Yeah, that's crazy. It's very quickly approaching an offer. Page of Pentacles can also be someone presenting a gift. It's Earth energy, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And Two of Swords is a choice. It's about balance. So funny. This to me looks like action towards an offer. It looks like action towards an offer of stability, of commitment, possibly with a gift. Maybe the masculine is coming towards his feminine with an offer of some kind, whether it's physical or not. Sometimes, like I said, because it's Pentacles, it could be a gift. It could be a tangible, what do you think about this? But it is a message for sure. There's a lot of movement, because even if you look at the Eight of Cups, it's them moving away from something. The Knight of Wands is action forward, and then we have the Eight of Wands earlier, which is about forward movement and fast at that. Same thing with the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is like trailblazing. It's like, it's awesome. And I mean, Sagittarius energy is, it's adventure. It's, wanting to move and go after what you want. It's like a seeking energy. What else can you tell me about this healing journey for the Divine Masculine? And if the masculine hasn't made that choice yet, he's definitely leaning towards moving forward towards this person, because having the Knight of Wands facing that Two of Swords is like leaning more towards that option for me. What else can you tell me about the Divine Masculine? Let's see what else we got. What are we at? 20 minutes, of course. Because I get so excited, I just talk a lot. What else can you tell me about the Divine Masculine and his healing journey? Wow, look at that. Judgment. Underneath the Eight of Cups. So if he is walking either away from something or towards the feminine, Judgment tells me that this is final call. Like, this is really coming to a point where balance needs to be restored. And you see, like, in this card, the mask is coming off. So it's kind of like the truth being revealed. This is Judgment Day. Like, this is like, all right, like, this is the real part of it. Like, this is the reality. Instead of, thinking about this, I'm gonna do something about it finally. I'm not gonna sit around and basically be dissatisfied. I'm gonna go after what I want. Especially with the Eight of Cups above it, because the Eight of Cups in traditional tarot still has the 8 are standing and then the guys walking back, like knowing that there's 2 left. And the Two of Cups is that like soulmate relationship. So it's kind of being aware that there is something better and you don't need to stick around and be disappointed with something, that you can go after what you want. And it's about knowing that you deserve the things that you want. You always deserve whatever it is that you desire. You deserve those things. 110%. That is way too many, but thank you. What else can you tell me about Divine Masculine? Okay. We're going to take this one because it fell. Wow, in the world. Oh, that's crazy. This is the culmination of everything. This is the end of the line, end of the road, Judgment in the world. The decision to walk away and move towards something else just needed to happen. It's like the completion of such a big cycle. That is absolute, like, because that's the end. Like, the world is the end of the, like, story, so to speak, of the major arcana. That judgment call was the decision that is ultimately going to lead to opening a new door for the masculine, opening these new opportunities, this new path of healing. Because, you have to leave some things behind. Sometimes we vibrate out of, people's lives because we raise our frequency and, and that was something that needed to happen to open up these new doors, these new opportunities. What other messages do we have of masculine? I'm like buzzing with this energy, and I just don't have any idea as to why. I can't hold the cards. I'm just throwing them. What is wrong with me? All right, Death is the next card, and it's under the Two of Swords. There's been a choice to complete something, so that way you can move on. Two of Wands. So we have the Two of Swords and the Two of Wands here. The Two of Wands underneath the Page of Pentacles. Choosing. The masculine is trying so hard. It's almost like, he knows. Eight of Cups is this disappointment, lack of emotional fulfillment. And then having Judgment, the world, and death. The choice here is to literally tear down that foundation and make another one stable. Go forth towards something else more stable with the Eight of Wands and Four of Wands, or stay where I am. And it looks so much overwhelmingly. The masculine knows, you have Knight of Swords at the bottom here too, so 2 knights. The masculine knows, especially here with the world and death, knows that once the decision is made, Once with judgment, the mask comes off, the decision's made, the final call is had, then you wrap up a cycle. It's steaming it all together, just kind of like, all right, we did all this. This is the culmination of that, and knowing that it needs to end so that way the healing can begin. Because with death, essentially comes regeneration. It's the transformative energy of healing. Death is not death. It's a transition. So he knows that the healing can begin once the transition is done. My gosh. All right, what's next? 6 of Cups. Guys, I can't make it up right now. You can't make this shit up. You just can't. You just can't. 6 of Cups, making a judgment call about either a past life connection or some sort of, maybe it is twin flame, soulmate, what have you. Whatever label you want to put on it doesn't matter. But this is about a connection that makes him feel whole. He's making the decision to take the mask off and say, you know what, this is what I really want. This is who I really am, and I'm going to put all this disappointment behind and not settle. I'm going to go towards the person that makes me feel 6 of Cups. I'm like, look how cute this is. It's essentially a proposal. This one over here is giving the other animal a gift of flowers. Do you see that? That's so beautiful. And look at that. That's so cute. It's like so romantic. I don't know why I'm getting this vibe, but it's romantic. It's this beautiful offer of abundance. And I'm pretty sure it's a church in the background. I don't know if you guys can see that, but pretty sure it's like a church. Wow. All right. 9 of Pentacles, underneath the world. Once that cycle closes, what do we get? Abundance. Whether it's heading towards singlehood, heading towards healing, heading towards the other person, 9 of Pentacles is this beautiful, abundant energy of having everything before you, and there's an owl in this. So for some of you, for some reason, owls could be very important. But the owl also, to me, is wise. They see all. They have incredible vision. And vision can also be in the sense of, where am I going next? Oh my god, guys. My nose is so itchy every time I channel. Drive me nuts. Anyways, so underneath the world is like, you wrap up this stuff. Spirit's like, finish this and walk towards the ultimate thing that you want. Like, do you want this? You have to close this up and heal before we can hand this to you. I'm hearing the word earned. It has to be earned. Like, this woman in this card is independent. She has that pentacle in her hand. She just kind of like is ready to just, it's just like having everything at your fingertips. It's like, do you want that freedom? Do you want that new cycle? Do you want that new opportunity? Okay, wrap it up. All right, and then we have the Page of Swords underneath the Death card here and the 2 of Swords. So I feel like, there could be a younger air sign involved here, but this is about a, like, it's like a spying energy for me, because you see he's like looking kind of like like off to the side here, like kind of like curious as to like what's going on. Hope you guys can see that. See if I can make this happen. See, his face is kind of like looking off, like he's got his hand on his chin, he's debating, and then there's the messages in the background. So it looks like there's a debate here, especially if you can see at the bottom there's this little bird right there. So it's like someone could be watching from afar. Maybe it could be the masculine or the feminine kind of watching her masculine go through these things. There's an energy of like someone's watching, I feel like, and for some of you, it's not a physical watching. It's like a telepathy type of thing. So you might just feel that the masculine is going through something. So the other party may be so connected, where they're kind of like watching it, or at least maybe like in the astral realm or telepathically, there's like a strong like mental connection here where you don't have to see it to know that the other party is going through something. And I feel like that's kind of being focused on here. Like kind of feeling this energy and taking it in and being like, like kind of intuitively like, I feel like this is happening, but I'm not 100% sure. Wanting to reach out, but just kind of watching it go down in a way. One more. And we have the King of Wands. Beautiful. So this could be, I believe the King of Wands is specifically Leo energy. Doesn't have to be. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire energy. But it's underneath the Page of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. So this to me says that there is a very clear, concise message of being the creator, the manifester, of bringing all of your desires, bringing that fire energy to the forefront, being like, basically just like, I get this like confidence energy of like, I'm gonna go after exactly what I want. I'm gonna go get it. There's so much like transformative energy here. This is beautiful. Especially like I said, 8 of Wands and 4 of Wands. This is very rapidly going towards some sort of stability. And then having the King of Wands here underneath the 2 of Wands. This is very clearly and confidently making this choice about, I'm going to go after what I want. Whether like I said, whether it's healing another person, singlehood, whatever the case is, I'm going to very clearly, accurately decide that what I'm currently in is no longer for me. This isn't of my vibration anymore, and I'm going to go get exactly what it is that I want. I am going to bust down walls and make shit happen for myself. And that's fucking dope. I love that. I'm sorry for the cursing. Can't help it. It's part of my soul. Try my best. But, and then look, Knight of Swords again at the bottom. That's incredible. Like, to me, I just don't... There is so much forward movement here, and that's when I just looked up and saw 3131. That's interesting. So mirrored numbers, maybe you're seeing those as of late, or it could be that you're seeing 4s. And we did have the 4 of Wands. So that's confirmation for someone. But there's a lot of forward movement here. Yes, we have the 2 of Swords and 2 of Wands, which talks about choices. But there is a lot of decisive, regenerative, healing energy where, like I said, I heard like water and stabilizing. It's almost like there needs to be like a cleanse for the masculine, and I feel like there's a heavy emphasis here on choosing that cleanse, choosing that healing energy, choosing to, you know, like check things out, so to speak, like the toe dipping in the water. There's just so much regenerative, like healing energy of like big changes coming for the masculine. So I'm going to leave it there. I think that's good the way we are because it was really powerful. So I'm going to leave this as is. If it resonated, please leave a like, comment, subscribe so you can get my other notifications. But yeah, let me know if it did resonate for you guys. I always want to hear about that. So stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and allowing me to read for you. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.